All right, how you doing? Wednesday night. Had a tough weekend? Everybody had a tough weekend? Yeah? Bet it wasn't as bad as mine. I got really drunk, and for the first time ever, I went home and I blew Chunks. Chunks is my dog. I'm lying. Wasn't the first time. Where's all the badasses in here? Anybody? We have any badasses? No? It's going to make this next 5 minutes suck then, I'll tell you what. I always wanted to be a badass. You know, you'd think, wouldn't you, with the tattoos and the beard and the size, but I'm not. I'm just not one of those guys. I always wanted to be one. I was envious of those guys. Now, parts of me are badass. Don't get me wrong. I mean, my brain, man, it's straight up gangster, yo. It can talk some shit. All right? It's the rest of me that has problem following up. And you want to know how I know? Ask me. How do you know? Good question. I'm going to refer you to what I call the Snow White incident of '84. All right? Now, I was with some buddies of mine, and we were out on the dance floor, you know, and we were doing our thing, you know. That killed in the 80s, man. All right? And I started getting really warm, and I realized, I said, you know, I'm here sweating like Mike Tyson at a spelling bee. So I was going to go out and get a drink. I wanted to go with Ray Rice's wife in an elevator, but I thought it might have been too soon. No? 10-year-old kid at Penn State football camp? Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. So I go up to the bar and I get a drink, and when I turn around, I bump into this guy, and you guys know how it is. Normally you bump into somebody like, hey man, I'm sorry, excuse me. Well, this dude that I bumped into was just a little bit shorter than I was. Okay, fuck it, he was a midget, all right? I bumped into this little midget, and dude, this guy just went ballistic. Jumps back, rips his shirt, and goes, I'm not happy. Now I gotta kick your ass. Okay. Now the badasses in here know immediately, when you hear that, your brain goes into like Billy Badass. I mean, it's like, and then start talking shit. It's like, whip his Wizard of Oz ass. You know? But the rest of me just couldn't follow along. I mean, my stomach was already going, no. And the head is still talking shit. My heart's like, no, come on. He's a nice guy. You can, talk yourself out of it. My ass, in the meantime, maybe it was because my stomach was upset, my ass literally just... My brain hears this, thinks it's a call to arms, so he starts just shouting out. He's like, look, even the asshole's talking shit. So before anything else happens, my brain just blurts out, oh, you're not happy, are you? Well, which one of the dwarfs are you? What happened next, I saw in slow motion, all right? It was like an out-of-body experience. This little Shetland pony jockey dude's got this punch, and he starts it way down here in Alabama, and it starts coming up. And the first thing my brain does now is like, run! And my legs are like, fuck you. We're not looking like a pussy because you can't take an ass whipping, all right? And this little dude clocks me, pow, dead center, Big Jim and the Twins, all right? You ever been hit so hard you shit yourself? And I don't mean like, hey man, I think you shit yourself. I mean like squirting out the top of your jeans, all in the back of your shirt. Basically, this little testicle sniper hit me so hard that I shit my shirt. Okay? Now my legs are like, oh, fuck, we should have got out of here. And boom, down to the ground I went. I'm laying in the middle of a bar, holding my Johnson in a fetal position with shit halfway up my shirt. And that was the time I realized I'm not a badass, all right? And ladies, don't get me wrong, and also don't get in my way, because I'm not proud. I'll run your ass over, all right? Now when shit goes down, my legs don't even wait. They just take off running. And you're going to know it's me when I go by, because you're going to look at your friend and go, that dude shit his shirt? Thank you, that's my time.